Hey, it's Jules. Welcome to Indie Darlings. I'm still on my mission to play all of the BAFTA Games Awards Longlist before the actual BAFTA Games Awards in April. Next up on our list is Harold Halibut. I don't know anything about this at all, which is kind of good, I think, sometimes. So let's see. Okay, so we're underwater. There's a bunch of tubes and shops. Cool. That's fun. Lovely. And is that Harold? I can't not think of that guy who shot the CEO now every time I look at a unibrow. So it's got like this kind of weird claymation style, which is interesting. I'm trying to think if I've seen that in other games before. I mean, there must be, but off the top of my head, I can't think of anything. The only thing it makes me think of is Parks and Rec. Why is there a ski shop? Surely big underwater negates snow? I mean, I'm not a scientist. I don't know that. What's up with... Okay, so he's off to arrest someone?
Harold, I'm afraid I need you to come with me.
Oh.
All right.
Hi, Major. What's the matter? Is that leak bothering you again?
It's your fine. Your unpaid fine.
I had a fine?
You still do. Tubing without the proper credit on your tube card.
Tube card? Clever.
No.
Isn't this his bedroom? Can you really
I'm
come
sure
into
I
someone's
talked it up.
bedroom
Improper
for like a
card management,
tube?
Halibut.
Imagine if that happened in
You surely
London.
recall that since last
They just
week,
like come into your
the
house
Energy
and they're like,
District
hey, by the
tubes
way, you got like
require
this
your
unpaid
tube
fine.
card to be topped up with blue credit. If an onward journey to the social district is intended, in addition to the usual weekly turquoise
This guy's a bit of a
credit.
job's worth. I mean,
But only last
you're
month.
living underground in some
I
terrible
don't make the rules,
city with
Harold.
like a
The
rusty
rules make
tub
me.
room.
Now let's get you over to the fine secretary so we can all get on with our day.
Oh God.
Afraid if you
I mean, I
really
thought the
can't
other guy was a
pay,
job's
you're
worth,
going
but
to have to think of someone who can.
I guess that means you'll have to wait for the professor again. Who knows what she sees in you?
it's a bit of an arse.
I'm needed elsewhere.
Yeah, I'm
There's
going
a
to break into
disturbing
someone
rise
else's
in the number of people
bedroom.
traveling without the appropriate tickets recently.
Yeah,
I
go and
hope
wake
for
them
both
up.
us.
I'm glad to see that even when you live under the ocean, that all municipal buildings have the same aesthetic of like just sad paint and floor tiles. I mean, they probably would, but I'm glad there's some sort of weird comfort in that. Although it's quite old, right? So they've got like a CRT monitor up in that. Oh my God, I'm sorry. That's the most boring thing I could ever say out loud.
Mr. Halibut, you don't have an account. Not since we blocked it.
Please,
Why
Mr.
has his hat
Secretary,
got
Let me just...
a chin strap?
I mean, look.
Anyway, I'm afraid All Water Corporation can't be seen to make exceptions. You'll have to go through the proxy payment process like everyone else.
I don't like living here. I don't really want to talk to this guy, but let's talk to him anyway. No, you don't have to sit down to talk to... No. Oh, God.
So, what are you in for?
Right.
Oh, I'm just here for the great company.
Aren't you a little young to start working for All Water?
What? No, I meant because it was a joke, doofus.
Oh.
This
Yeah.
guy's hilarious.
Could you let me wait in peace now?
We reluctantly interrupt your daily business for some important information for all inhabitants of the Fedora I.
Dear people, crew, and company,
The fedora?
we seem to have discovered something super cool.
I'll be the judge of that.
Please do consider to congregate tonight at the Agora Theatre for some important information.
Should have practiced that before going on camera, my friend. Wonderful. Can I leave now? Stop making me listen to people.
lab, if you please.
I do beg your pardon, ma'am, but there is still the matter of an outstanding fine for Mr. Halibut to find a proxy for. A completely reasonably priced and fairly applied fine, if I do say so myself.
Well, no one asked you.
Please do not cause me further consternation. Just put it on my tab as always.
Consternation, eh?
Come on, Harold.
By all means, do please give us a paper ticket in a place with restricted
Every time
resources.
I need you, Harold, it's something else. What's wrong with you?
I said, what's so angry at me? I was literally asleep. Leave me be.
Mess.
I know. I'm sorry. Next time...
This must have an underlying cause.
Maybe it's just that everything sucks. Oh, it's got those creepy things you get in airports. Hit it. Hit it in its face. Oh, that's the guy from TV. Oh, wow. Like, look at all the detailing on the floor of, like, the reflected lights. Oh, wow. It's quite unusual. Yeah, it's really odd. I mean, odd is good. Different is good. What's this way? I don't think I can do anything fun. Yeah, it's very peculiar, but I kind of like that. Stop waving at me, you weirdo. It's very strange.
I was never in a daydream, just the other stuff was boring.
Harold, I'm not sure which is worse. The idea of you living with your head in the clouds or never being excited by life. Only
Judgy.
boring people get bored.
I'm sorry, Professor.
Destination chosen.
But wouldn't you just be wet all the time?
Water tube system journey.
Oh, what an odd idea.
You have arrived.
Did they dry you at the end? What?
Exit the tube.
Is it Jean-Pierre Jeunet and Michel Caro? They did Delicatessen and City of the Lost Children, the aesthetic that basically that movie, The Shape of Water, totally ripped off. That's what it reminds me of. That kind of like moist, green, industrial something.
Destination decided.
Just
Enjoy the view.
it just feels very moist and not in a fun way.
Harold, I'm tired of chasing after you like you're a stupid butterfly.
Hang on. What's a butterfly? That sounds silly.
A butterfly is an insect from Earth.
So he doesn't know about that.
Beautiful patterns on their wings and drank pollen.
It seems distinctly like the other.
You could say they often have extra natural moments in life.
Right.
On the other hand, they were terribly inefficient, flighty, overly trusting, and delicate. Ergo, you never take responsibility. And I never.
Are you going to lecture me all the way back to the lab? Because, God, everyone here sucks. This is quite nice. It's less gross. So what we
I
doing?
know I drift off a bit sometimes, but all water raised the tube fares again, and they never announce it properly. This time it really was an honest mistake. Plus, there was this woman.
Oh,
Quiet, Harold. We don't have time for your flights of fancy right now.
God, this is
There's
like being a
important
small
work
child.
afoot.
Oh yeah.
Have you checked the blockage in the filter station yet?
Well, no, I just woke up and got dragged because of fines. Leave me
Yes,
be.
Those two. I'm on the case. Bye, Professor.
Aren't you forgetting something?
God,
Oh,
he might just have ADHD. Give him a break.
I'm sure those are all my tasks for the day.
You seem to have waylaid your PDA.
If you
Three
kiss
is
me
a
on the
way you
mouth.
get anything done around here.
Ah, thanks, Professor. It's got a life of its own.
Strangely enough, I noticed you hadn't added your daily task list to it. And I don't want to have to remind you about them again.
Oh, thanks. Let's see. So I access the list. It'll come back to me.
Just go to the 4 selection buttons.
Wow.
Okay.
Like he
Where am I
clearly
going
has some
to-
like,
The upper right of the pad.
wow,
Yeah.
systems. Ooh. What the hell does that mean? My God. What's the picture on the right-hand side? That's like a distraught child. What do any of these mean? Am I supposed to know? Doculates? Wait, what was toast? Hold on. Space toast? I can move the toast to the left, to the right. I mean... Toast. 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 Honestly, it's better than some games I played. Why are we Are we underwater? Why are we feeding fish? Are these murderous fish?
Drat. It's out of food.
Of course it is.
This-
Oh God, every task has 48,000 subtasks. It's like an ADHD nightmare. Can we go down here? What's down here? Wow. Oh, this is where we live. Oh, that's so sad. So that's the sad state of our life right there. What do these do? They're probably oscilloscopes. Everything's an oscilloscope. Lounge. Level 1. What's that? Let's go to... Ah! Who are you?
Ah, Harold. Perfect timing.
Oh, Signor Tenenbaum. You too.
That dressing gown is barely covering things up. Oh God, this is like being on some sort of ferry to the Isle of Wight. Oh. I was supposed to do something with a pump. He even walks like he's sad. He's sad. Right. Ooh. What fun. Who's that? Please be Cyprus, or whatever his name was. Cyrus.
Hey, Sai.
Yeah!
Hey, Harold. What's going? How's up?
Just doing my usual rounds. Trying to
Bare
clean
minimum.
the fish and feed the filter station.
Super nice. How are the fishies doing?
They're swimming away, looking good. But there's no food left in the fish feeding machine.
Ah, lovely. Yeah, I've been thinking about fish a lot recently. I've been wondering if, given fish blood is such a good fertilizer, what the slow-release phosphates and nitrogen,
Right.
we don't want to hurt fish. If samples were taken, we could somehow synthesize the...
Sai, that sounds very interesting, but what about the food for the fish themselves?
Hmm? Oh, yes. Sorry, Brat. Didn't I restock the other night?
I feel like I'm
I just
high
thought about
or
it.
something.
They're formulating
Like,
some
what's
more.
going on?
Make the...
What's that?
Oh, did you see that?
Was that fish real?
Well, I'm not sure. I mean, even if it wasn't, their methods are getting way more sophisticated lately.
What's going on?
I kind of look forward to seeing what stunt they're going to pull next.
Oh my god,
Me
have you got
too.
sentient fish?
As long as I don't have to clean it up.
It is really odd. I'm not misreading this. It feels really odd, no? Like, again, not a bad thing at all, but it's like if Wes Anderson did like a bunch of bad psychedelics or something and just made a world. Okay. Sure. I don't know. So
Clean
there's...
as a whistle again.
What? Apparently I've succeeded in a task of some kind. You walk upstairs, weird guy. What you doing? What you doing there? What does he do? What are these people do? Why are we here? Why are fish... I've got many questions.
Little fishy, your little dishy is now served. The Harold Bot diagnostic report. Scanning. All tests completed satisfactorily. Enjoyment evaluation minimal. Energy
my
levels
God.
depleted. Recharging required. Next destination, Agora Arcades.
Right. So we're a total dork.
It's starting.
Right. What is this announcement? Can it be weirder than fish sending messages?
Of course, 120 years after launch, our last message from our beloved Earth in its final moments.
Oh, that's
After
depressing.
200 years, we finally arrived at our destination, only to find that the promising, watery planet contained no habitable landmass and dense toxic gases in the atmosphere.
I feel like you should have done that research
Hardly the second Earth we had hoped
first
for.
before, or figured another one, or surely along the way in 200 years.
Search that the solar winds came. Maybe our ancestors couldn't have possibly known, or maybe they could, that they would cause our ship to crash, just like Icarus, but with worse luck.
Wait for it.
Oh.
Yes, we're delighted to announce it's floating to the surface right now. That's right. The buoy will be in position in another few hours. Big congratulations and thanks to All Water for making this possible. I'm excited to see what we pick up.
Yeah, because that's the issue.
That was some announcement, huh?
Sure.
This place is really
Makes for
strange.
some nice gossip. But I think they should fix the tube system or upgrade the TVs, eh? Before this fancy boy drama, eh?
I agree. It's like how
That'd be
people look at
nice.
AI. Like, maybe just
What
fix
if
the
they really
things that are
fix
really
the things
annoying
like
right
that?
now instead of trying to make fancy
Exactamundo.
other stuff
We
work.
should be focusing on inner space before outer, huh?
Yeah, man.
Oh my god, just looking at him makes me
boy.
feel depressed.
What a day. Here's hoping tomorrow is a bit more relaxed. I could do with a day off. All this running back and forth for people is tiring, man.
Who are you talking to?
But, Agent Harrelson, that's what they pay you for. Don't let us down now.
You're a total weirdo. God, day 18,251. God. Okay, let's try and not be completely depressive today. If everyone's going to start lecturing me as soon as I get up, I'm going to go back to bed.
Harold.
Hello, Professor.
Now, if you're quite ready,
Sure.
All right, just literally just got up.
I made a breakthrough discovery at the Arboretum last night.
Good
Do
bully
you
for you.
remember the last batch of bloomy rocks?
Oh, the really small
Yeah.
ones from the last intake? The ones with the strange shapes and the little holes and...
The blue ones, yes.
Yeah.
Turns out their surface composition doesn't just give us clues about our immediate aquatic environs. I think they've picked up some influences from outer space as well. Take a look
Right.
through the microscope. You'll see what I mean.
Just remind me exactly how that thing works again.
Oh my
Harold?
god.
Are you fooling me? This will be the last time I explain it to you, so for once, pay attention.
Oh my
You
god.
need to open the hatch first. The rock you want is in the container on the lower right.
Right,
You
fine.
remember your left and right? Bring it.
This is a toxic work environment. I'm sorry.
There
Right,
isn't enough of a recording on this one.
right.
I dated it to roughly 40 BC.
So
Great.
we need an older one.
Why?
For-
Exactly. Older ones, ideally. Although I doubt we'll have much luck catching more of them by chance. Oh, yes. We have to figure out when there's going to be a gap between flares.
What
Flares
is-
cause the solar winds.
What's happening?
Gap
What am I
between
learning?
I need you to
Right.
look into this, Harold.
Okay.
If anyone on board has an older rock, we need it procured.
Everyone's very keen. Let's just leave. Oh, I don't want to talk to someone. They're going to start talking nonsense at me about solar flares. I don't know why.
Hey, you're the professor's assistant, Jeremy.
Yes, but no. I'm Harold Halibut.
So the answer's no
I
then.
interned in your section for about a year.
Oh, goodness, you're a microwave boy.
Wow.
So, you do remember me.
Yes, how could I forget that debacle?
Wow.
Actually, I've just met with your professor.
Is everything okay?
Not entirely, but I probably shouldn't be telling you.
Okay.
Okay.
But I suppose if Moreau trusts you, I'm a bit worried about our ship's energy reserves. I thought I'd talk to your boss about. She's the smartest person on board, isn't she?
Bit judgy.
Reserves?
Now I've said too much.
Well, you,
Ask
but you
Moreau.
just
Perhaps she'll
said...
tell you more.
See you later.
Bye, Richard.
Isn't our name Harold? Oh, everyone hates us.
Harold, when you see Cyrus,
God.
could you give him a message for me?
No.
Sure thing, Professor.
Just ask him, how are the details coming along?
Okay.
Yes, I know. I could ask him myself, but didn't you stop to wonder why I don't want to?
Oh my
I
god,
just
what's
see-
wrong with everybody here?
It's complicated, okay? We go back a long way and don't always see eye to eye, especially on matters of categorization, nomenclature, and subsequent archiving methodology.
I mean,
Not
we've
that
all
he
had
ever saw
problems.
fit to delineate his preferred. No, I just mean Cyrus has his stubborn phases, and I just can't talk to him when he's in one.
Okay. Say no more.
Actually, Harold,
What? Now?
no. Run along now.
Oh my god. Everybody hates us. No one remembers us. We're basically a total loser. Oh wait, what? I'm so confused. And we literally can't do anything right. So that's fun. It's a fun characterization to enjoy playing as this sad man. I feel like a worm has crawled into my brain and just done something. I don't know what they've done, but there's definitely something.
Concern for your own safety, no respect for authority, wanton disregard for the future of humanity.
Harold, good timing. You can explain things to the Major, can't you?
Harold, come here and explain things. And yourself.
Major.
Why is everyone
just
so
passing
angry?
I really don't know what this is about. Hi, Felix.
So you're not here to make excuses for this diminutive delinquent.
Hey, I'm not diminutive. I've just got longer to live than you. And Harold, tell him
That
about
kid
our
looks
plan.
well messed up, eh?
Harold! I thought I told you to stay out of trouble. I just know you'd be
is
wrapped
this?
up in this.
What's happening? What are you
I'm not in trouble.
What?
There is no plan.
Are you questioning my authority and or organizational merit?
What? No, Major.
If I find out you're a bad influence on young Felix here,
Not me. Major. Whatever Felix did, I'm sure it was meant innocently.
and how would you know about that?
I don't know. You were just accusing me of it a minute
Unless
ago.
you're in league with him.
Oh my god.
I just meant, if you just relax.
Relax.
Jesus.
Harold, you're really starting to tweak my beak.
But what did Felix do anyway?
Utterly unconcerned for his own safety.
Yeah, we heard that
respect
bit.
for-
Anyway, Major, under whose jurisdiction is Harold in trouble?
Mine. I'm the law here. Felix, will you be a witness to this?
Absolutely.
And can you testify to Harold's involvement?
All only if he's willing to testify to mine.
Harold, tell the truth now.
What are we arguing about? I'm so confused by, like...
I haven't witnessed anything to testify.
Damn it. Then the case is in danger of falling apart.
I'm sure Felix
This guy
is
needs to
there
see a
deal with
doctor.
this.
Good point. They should really be present while you question me, Major. I'm only a minor.
Don't you throw the book at me, son. Where are they anyway?
I don't know. And good luck finding them.
Oh no, Felix. Have you lost them?
Harold, leave this to the professionals. Felix, do you mean to tell me you've neglected to file a missing person or persons report?
Shouldn't we look
This
for
is
them?
the most stressful game. Why is everybody angry all the way through?
What is the subject?
Is there something wrong with the air pressure underwater? Because they're all mad. Mad, I tell you.
If you're acting as some kind of heroic big brother figure to this young man, I expect you to be a positive influence.
There's no...
Come on, spit it out, man.
I mean, no wonder he's sad all the time. If this is his day-to-day life interaction, this is awful.
But your fish won't save you if I catch you red-handed.
Why he's so
Now,
aggressive?
Felix. Where is Felix?
Oh my god.
Felix?
Harold, you've lost him.
How is everything my fault? I don't like this. This is like being at school. I'm getting blamed for everything. I don't like it here. This place is so weird. Why is this guy down there? Oh god, let's just not talk to anyone. This place is horrific. Nope, don't talk to him. I'm not talking to anyone. Oh, it's the shopping centre in the alien ocean. Cool. Can I just go upstairs and drink beer and not talk to anyone? Because honestly, after the past 2 days, I don't really feel like I want to... Everybody hates me. Everything's our fault. I am enjoying the lounge music of said shopping mall though. That's quite fun. Yeah, I definitely need some alcohol because everyone's horrible to me here. Excuse me, sir. 8 beers, please.
Sample our homegrown Fedora fish or our freshwater catch of the day.
What's the catch of the day today?
Today, we have the great spotted super grouper.
I feel like the accent is
Just out of interest,
maybe
is
not the
that
right
an
choice.
overfish?
Run to alcohol, Harold. The only thing that can save us now is drinking booze and never talking to anyone. Please let us inside. Oh God, thank Christ.
Tim, what do you think about the announcement then?
Shut up. I need alcohol.
Hey, Tommy.
No.
I don't suppose you'll be back in the shop soon?
No.
Or, I mean, I can come back later?
Oh no, what do you need?
Alcohol.
The professor and I need some sea rocks.
No.
I mean, filter rocks from older times.
I want...
I shut the
What a
store
cuss.
for a reason, you know? Oh man, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you Longy Long Pants.
Well, it's
just
just so hurtful.
You sure you don't want me to come back another time?
Please just give me alcohol.
Fine, I'm just feeling sorry for myself.
Hey, so no alcohol is what I'm getting. Great. I mean, okay. Slippy's can't be judgy at me because, let's be honest, he's got a ski shop in an underwater spaceship.
Hello.
That is a hairdo.
How's business?
You're an everyman, right? I've made a new ad, and I need your opinion.
Oh, God.
I mean, I think it's great, but maybe it's too high concept.
Oh.
Well, his pupils are doing
I'm
something
not really
quite
qualified to...
aggressive.
Nonsense. Just watch. Tried and tested aircon system, you'll always be able to keep your brain, books, and body sweat-free and as cool as Jimson Jameson himself.
Who the hell's Jimson Jameson?
Sometimes I just can't get cozy. How's a man supposed to look after his family with cold arms?
That's definitely a problem with
My
parenting.
family are depending on me. What am I going to do? Clad yourself in one of our triple insulating cozy jackets and matching thermal underwear, of course. You
What's
know what they
happening?
say, warm
What is actually going on? I'm so confused.
Slippies means heritage. I'm the latest in a long tradition of winter sports enthusiasts. Slipmeyers throughout history have kept everyone from royalty to the common man warm and cozy in their pursuits of the great outdoors.
But you don't have an
Slippies
outdoors.
means social responsibility.
What's
The
happening?
Slipmeyers were one of the most generous sponsors of the Fedora I
God.
project, giving back to the people, sharing their knowledge of
I
insulation
feel like I'm watching a Adam
technologies,
Curtis
and
documentary and there's
considerable
just too much
to keep
information
humanity
happening all at
warm
once.
And cozy among the stars. Remember, you deserve to live and work at whatever temperature is right for you. With over 200 years of expertise, you can bet the weather forecast shows slippies across the board. Come in out of the cold and into slippies. Slippies. Heat protection so good, it'll be a cold day in hell.
What's happening?
Well, what did you think?
There were lots of things, and,
Great. So glad you agree. And while you're here...
Me?
Oh, look, he's just going to make us do it. Come on. God, just skip to the end. Honestly. I give up trying to argue with this guy. Right. So... I feel like I've lost my mind. I don't know what's happening. It's so weird. Oh no, wait, I was supposed to press the button.
Oh, Harold, you were really blown away by it, huh? First time's the hardest. It's all downhill from there.
For that, like 1 foot.
I guess I'm Slippy by name, but you're Slippy by nature.
Have you guys played Thank Goodness You're Here? It's honestly, it's like one of my favorite games of the year because it's like British weirdness, but like northern British humor. If you were like still in school, like it's lots of like stupid gags and like everyone's doing like mad accents, you know. This, on the other hand, I just feel like I'm actually mad. Like I think it's really interesting, and I can fully understand why it's been put on a BAFTA Longlist. Like it's totally different, and it's really unique in a very odd way. How big is this ship? Like how many people are here? Like because that guy in the shop didn't know who those other people were, so there has to be like a large amount of people for him to have never seen them before, even though they're on the same ship. I have a lot of questions, and there's a lot of talking, and I don't really feel like I've learned anything. Oh. Ah, that's fun, and it's got the Y round the right way, so I don't hate it. This is I could if I was him, I would be here all the time because being me would be terrible. What horrors await me in this conversation?
The name is Eve, not there.
Oh, sorry, Eve.
Everyone's so arsey.
No, just came to visit Rafi. What you playing?
Oh, some game. I'd rather be reading, but here we are.
What do you like to read?
Anything really, you know. At the moment, hegemony and the pan-liberalism agenda of agnostic psychopolitic, mostly.
That's a book?
What's wrong with everyone here?
Say, did you know Captain-at-Large Baronhout holds the high score in this game?
Great.
No, that's cool.
Is
I
it?
always wondered what those initials at the top of the leaderboard meant.
Yeah, well, see ya.
Why does every interaction in this game make me want to cry? I'm just gonna like mentally prepare myself for whatever comes next.
Oh, hey, Rafi.
Harold.
Right.
Is everything okay?
The tube route to the school in the social district is out.
Oh, right.
Oh my
Makes
god, the
sense.
haircut behind. Look at that. That's amazing.
That's not what's annoying.
Oh?
Kids. Everywhere.
You are
All
working
the
in an
time.
arcade, my guy.
No school means no peace. They're just hanging around. Taking space. Playing all the arcades.
Rude. How dare they?
But isn't that what this place is for? Kind of? Oh, I see. Good luck.
What is wrong with everyone? Is this the story of it? Before every conversation, I'm going to have a drink. Right.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Harold. Great to see you.
Okay, it's starting off well.
That announcement, eh?
Right.
Yeah, it was really something.
Okay.
It sure was. I try not to busy myself with those kinds of affairs. I'm just happy you're joining in for the station jog.
The
No,
job?
I'm not.
I was only...
Chris promised me he'd be here any minute. Now we've really got a jog team on our hands.
I don't want to
I
do
think
that.
I'll pass.
No one's forcing you, Harold.
Well, you made the
Why
assumption.
don't you keep me company until Chris arrives?
Last to arrive, first to finish. That's my motto.
Harold.
Seriously,
won't
that
you
is a
stay?
scandalous
The
length
job
of dressing
team won't
gown.
be the same without you.
Yeah, venga, Harold. You can't leave now, I just got here. Jog team, jog team, jog
God,
team.
this man is insufferable. No, I'm not doing it.
Okay. Go jock team.
Can we just leave?
Go on. Without me.
Good show, Harold. How's everyone feeling?
I think that was a new personal best for me.
Wow, a whole 100 meters, eh? I have to say, the two people who exercise in this place are the actual only nice ones. So it is huge testament to exercising makes you less of a jerk. Unless you're a finance guy who does like bouldering, in which case then, no. Let's get out of here. We're not talking to him. That guy's a miserable git.
Now, relax with all water.
He seems surprised every time it does that. It also feels a bit dramatic that you go down.
Please halt for your contaminant inspection. Inspecting.
Right,
Inspecting.
right.
Inspecting.
Okay.
No contaminants detected.
Right, you can stop spraying me with water now. Right. How did Chris get there already? He needs to lengthen that dressing gown.
Oh, it's good you're here, actually.
Yeah?
Well, I'm...
Yep.
It's leaving gaps everywhere.
Right.
Oh, okay. Shall I take a look?
Yes, please. But I hope you're better with technology than you are with the ladies.
I hope so too.
God, everyone just wants to make him feel terrible about his life.
It's third dimension back.
Did any of you ever watch the show Red Dwarf? Yeah, in Red Dwarf, this TV series, this like comedy TV series, they had in one of the later episodes this thing where basically all of the characters end up in this simulation, and they realise that like their whole life, like on the ship where the show is set, is like a complete lie, and they come out and realise that they're just arseholes, right? Like the worst version of themselves. And basically, it turns out that it's this. They've crashed the spaceship underwater, and there's a squid that's like puts out ink that causes depression. It's called the suicide squid, and basically it makes you think that everything is awful, so that you basically want to unalive yourself. And this game feels like everybody really wants me to be miserable. Like, can you please come and fix my 3D printer? Sure. Well, I hope you're better than you are with the ladies. I was feeling quite good about myself today. Thanks. How many of these do I need to do? Oh. Is this going to be like a joke? Where it's like, haha. And all the while I'm thinking about how I'm terrible at relationships. Thanks, friend. Right. Yeah. Well, which hole, if I'm really honest?
Oh, I'm sorry, Harold. I couldn't resist.
Ow! Ow!
Why does everybody hate
Was
him?
the printer even broken?
Maybe. If it's any consolation, I discovered this little trick the hard way.
So I thought I'd electrocute my friend.
Fix it then.
Well, where would the fun have been in that?
I'm not sure I like your idea of fun.
Yeah. Is he gonna? Are we gonna go on a rampage? Because I'm into that.
But I guess she didn't like your idea of fun either, eh?
Ow.
Think of it as a wake-up call, Harold. Yeah, a little extra juice.
Did we murder someone on this ship? Because I don't understand.
Harold, one more thing.
What is it, son?
I hate you.
Take Morrow a message.
No.
Is it just gonna be like hers?
No, nothing like that. It's something definitely unrelated.
He's
The
lying.
message. This whole thing.
Maybe send your own message. You just electrocuted
She
me.
started it. Back in the days, we were both part of the.
I don't want to know why.
Darn keen.
Nope.
She called it a healthy dispute.
Nope. Everyone talks junk here.
Stop us ever getting.
Nope.
So, you disagreed about archiving?
Precisely, but it was fundamental. I mean, we.
How are we the worst person on this ship? I know that it's said about this game that it's about Harold finding his home. I'm hoping it's not on the ship. Look at this, though. This does look great. Don't you think? I'm not so keen about being shouted at. That's...
Make it into a great big sparkly neon proclamation. A sign to blind that glossy-maned Casanova.
Everyone here is insane.
I'm not sure that's the sign.
Don't doubt it, Harold. This is gonna work. I just feel it. You're in, right? Will you help me save our love?
Our love?
Yeah, I'll try.
This is probably why he keeps going missing. He keeps getting dragged into whatever the hell this is. Wow, we look really happy about that.
I'm so sorry, Buttercupsy. I love you.
I love you.
Great. What a wonderful story. Why are they clapping? What's happening?
Thank you for your help, Harold. I was hoping you'd accept this stone as a thank you.
Whoa.
Oh, no. Moreau won't be happy to hear about
Why is
this.
everything always so complicated? What have I done now? Which thing do you hate me for this time?
Professor, you're not going to believe this.
Why does that not surprise me?
Wow. So just...
The blue rock. It's gone.
You found it? You lost it?
It was stolen from Tommy's store.
Wow, she blames him straight
This
away.
is utterly vexatious, Harold.
What should we do?
We? I need time to think.
Madam CEO, you're going to want to hear this.
I'm listening.
It's the new boy, Mom. It's picked up a signal that we have reason to believe originates from Earth.
We need to get out there ahead of the turn in public sentiment. First,
Okay, her office is baller.
Not against us. Yes, come in. Now, as you both know, time is of the essence.
Always.
Sorry, where are my manners? Would either of you like something to drink?
No, get a beer. Get a beer, whatever it is, you're going to need a beer.
There's really no time for coffee. Time is of the essence.
Then why did you... Oh. Symbolic representation.
Sure hope you're all okay, whomever is still out there. We didn't know whether to even tell you this, but we figured maybe it would give you some comfort. Well, we just wanted to let you know that we pulled together down here. The sparrows calmed down and things pretty much worked themselves out. Life still isn't perfect. Bananas died out, and you've got to be pretty careful around water. But by and large, we're back on track.
Great.
Wish we could send you a postcard. Anyway, be safe, and maybe one day we'll get a hello from you.
Great.
We'll be listening.
Great. So that was a waste of time.
What are you all still doing here? Don't you have work or something to do? Scram!
Right, so the whole mission was completely pointless. That's great. That's great. That's great. So I'm interested to know what the kind of end result of this game is. Obviously we've kind of like been playing it for like but like it's maybe like total playtime now. It's maybe like an hour and a half, something like that. I'm interested to know like what the resolution will be. I'll be interested to know like how the game kind of plays out. I'm also interested to know if the gameplay will stay the same as what the first kind of hour and a half has been. Obviously it's been kind of trying to set some stuff up. I do feel a little bit bad for him, just this sad man whom everyone clearly has some kind of issue with. But yeah, I'll probably play this a little bit more to see kind of just what happens and what kind of moves forward with the story for like a bit. But yeah, it really interesting. I can 100% understand why it's on the BAFTA long list. So unique in its aesthetic. Yeah, it looks really original. It's really different. It's so odd, and odd is good. Anything that's different in games is good as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, like let me know in the comments what you think. Have you played it all the way through? Like what kind of happens? And also hit me up and let me know what other games from the long list you want me to play next. I'll put it in the blurb below, like which ones I'm going to be going through and playing. So yeah, let me know what you think. And yeah, I'll see you next time on Indie Darlings. See you later.